Hello YouTube fans, it's your boy Brad here with another video. Today we're going to be looking at three cameras, actually only two, but I'm going to go back to the Sony a5000. I did a review between the Sony a5000 and the SX230HS on their stabilization. So we will be doing a stabilization actually between these two Canon cameras. I just got this one yesterday in from KEH. This is the SX730HS. The newest model, I believe, of this camera is the SX740. This camera came out in 2017. It is the year 2023 right now. And this came out in 2011 and this came out in 2014. But in the test between these two cameras stabilization, the SX230 pocket camera kicked my A7000's butt. I had purchased this camera for vacation specifically. I didn't want to take one of my big cameras with me. I needed kind of just a point and shoot. And I actually took this one on my last vacation, if you remember. And the video was a little shaky. I only did video. I didn't shoot any pictures. But it was a little shaky. It wasn't bad. So when I came back, I had in mind to actually take this one the next time, but when I put both of these on this little mount that I created, I come to find out that the SX230 was much better stabilization than the A5000. But what I wanted to do is upgrade from the 230, which came out again in 2011, to something newer to see if the newer Canons had a better stabilization. I got this one used at a good deal from KEH. Let's look at some of the differences between these three cameras. Out of the three, of course, this one is much thinner. The SX230 is the lightest of the two at 7.7 ounces. We got 10.6 ounces here, and we got 13.6 ounces with the lens on the Sony camera. These two are shooting at around 20 megapixels. This is 20.1. This one is 20.3, slight more. And the old SX230 is 12.1, so about half. We're shooting with a crop sensor here on the Sony. And here we're shooting on 2/3. Both of them have the same basic size sensor. I'm not going to say it's the same sensor between the 230 and the 730. This one will shoot video wise, it'll shoot 1080 60. So will the Canon 730 will do 1080 60. Neither of these cameras will do 4K, and this one does 1080 at 24. So a little bit, and I only really shoot at 1080 30. I really don't want huge 4K videos. I don't really need that for vacation, so it works out just fine. The other thing that's for its video format, this one and this one will shoot MPEG videos. This is MPEG 4. AVC, this is MPEG, and this one will shoot also AVC HD. I don't really know what all that is, and this shoots MOV. There's a lot of other things as far as specs and differences that you can get into with these cameras, but I wanted to hit those basic differences between the three. The big two differences are really just kind of looking at these two. Since I upgraded, I noticed this one weighed a lot more than this one. So it's a bigger camera. It has a flip up screen on the back on the 730. So there's more camera here going on. And so we're about, what, 3 ounces difference between these two cameras. So that's all I really wanted to cover there as far as the camera specifications, or you can look online on YouTube and get a whole bunch of specifications about these cameras. That is not my purpose. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and mount these two cameras on here, and I'm going to show you again a side by side, which I have not seen yet either, of the difference in the stabilizations and between these two. So let's get to that. I will also be switching back in the playback of these two, between the audio between the two cameras, so you can hear how the microphones pick up between the two cameras. So you'll kind of notice I'll be switching back and forth between the audios. Okay, here we go, guys. We have both cameras set up at 1080p. Stabilization is on. Walking down. Again, I will be switching back and forth between the audio. Hopefully I'll be able to identify that. Walking pretty hard. Kind of come down, kind of pan. Walk back down the sidewalk here. The little path. This doesn't help. Remember that the older camera, the 230, is shooting at 24 frames, and the 720 is shooting at 30 frames. And okay, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do a little run. Kick those off. And I'm gonna run back. I know this is real jiggly. Back down. Come on in, back down. And there we go. And there we go, guys. That was the end of the video. Just do a quick to the sky. See how that looks. We have an overcast day today, so I wish I had a lot more sun. And come all the way back down to the grass. And there we go, guys. Let's take a look and see how that all turned out. Well, guys, now to wrap this thing up, you guys saw the comparison video between these two Canon SX series cameras, the very old 230 that came out in 2011, and the newer 730 that came out in 2017. The stabilization, of course, and right on point, is definitely better in the 730. You can really see that when I was running. Whole lot better stabilization in the 730. You heard the audio files switching back and forth between the two cameras and how those sounded like. Pleased with the purchase. I got this one for about 250 bucks. It is a bit worn, but it works. It has some missing paint and some scratches, but it works, and that was the primary thing. It's for a vacation camera, and that was my primary purpose here. Another one thing here I want to show you. I'm just going to flip these over real quick. Size of the image on the back. That one just shut down the lens. Good job. On the, the size of the... Good, both of them shut down. The size of the image on the back, see, that's 33.49. It's going to be 36. Which is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's in the settings or something I'm missing. This image on the back of this, on the 230, is taking up much more of the screen. Let me scroll to an image. Something I was playing around with the TV last night. And it's still only taking up that much of the screen. So actually the screen, to just to kind of put it, is smaller. The screen looks smaller on the 230, and you got much more screen here, but you're not utilizing the screen. I could have something wrong here, guys, in the settings. I'm not sure. I don't understand. The camera's new to me, but it's just utilizing less of the screen. I do understand that from the point when you flip the screen up, and the tad bit of it is hidden behind because it flips up. But I just wanted to show that real quick. I don't understand why this is using less of the screen. But anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you guys that comparison between these two Canon cameras. I hope that helps somebody out. Again, if you like what you see, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you guys have a blessed day.